Good morning, everyone. It's Bonita from Pennies to Dollars. And today we are going to talk about moving in silence to meet your goals. Whether your goals are decluttering or living frugally or saving money, sometimes it helps to move in silence. And if you haven't heard of this new theory, let's go into some of the steps of it, and maybe you can pull some information out of that would be helpful to you. I know it has helped us, and in looking back, I realized that we have moved in silence many times. So let's get started. The first thing is to protect your privacy. When you're doing any of these things, keep in mind this is your life. You are the one receiving the bills at your house with your name on them. So your decisions are your own. But sometimes we forget to protect our privacy. And then that opens it up into all kinds of opinions and remarks that are made. So you can avoid peer pressure and you can avoid those remarks and those opinions from others by moving in silence to protect your privacy. Sometimes you'll get criticism from others like, I wouldn't live like that. Oh, I have to have this in my life. I have to do that. And maybe these are things that you're choosing to go without right now because it costs you extra money and you just don't feel like you have it. For instance, I'm in this room with bad lighting today, but if you can see back here, we have a window fan. And I know you can't see very well, the sun is glaring in, but we have a window fan, and we do that in several of our rooms to avoid using electricity that we wouldn't have to use, like avoid using the air conditioner. I know some people leave their air conditioner on all the time, 24 hours a day in the summer. We do not. We do not do that. And a lot of people are like, I wouldn't live like that. But I'm in an old farmhouse, as you can see, and it doesn't heat and cool super great, but we're in a shaded area, and in this shaded area, it stays pretty cool down here. So we can do that most of the time and avoid paying extra money for electricity. The second tip is to protect your dreams. And again, this kind of goes with being able to protect your privacy because people have different dreams. People live differently. People don't choose necessarily to live the way that I live, but some people are okay with going without a few special conveniences to meet their dreams. So when we talk about protecting your dreams, right here we have a 1986 Toyota camper. This would not be a lot of people's dreams, but it is some people's dreams. There are people that hang on to these things. They don't lose their value. They keep going forever. We drove clear to North Dakota to buy this from Kansas, and we love it. And there are Facebook groups and all kinds of things online where you can, number 3, find your tribe. Finding your tribe is a big deal. Finding people that think similar to you, or finding people that will not criticize you, that will understand your dreams, that will support your dreams, it's huge. But you have to keep that tribe very small because there's so many people that will say, wow, that was really dumb to go clear to North Dakota to buy that thing. And why would you want that old thing? Why would you want that? Why don't you want something new? So there's so many things that go into protecting your privacy, finding your tribe, and being able to protect that dream. And all of those things help you stay focused on your dream without distractions, without having all of the extra input that goes into rethinking whether it was a good idea, whether it was a bad idea, whether or not you should do it, and then you start backtracking on those dreams. And then the next tip is to stay motivated. Stay motivated on those dreams. Take actions to work on something big that you want, whether it's decluttering and opening up space, whether it is moving, whether it is changing jobs. There are so many things that you can move in silence, and they actually are easier to obtain without all of the outside drama and the outside conflict and the outside remarks and people trying to talk you out of your decision when you know that it's right for you. Even in decluttering, I find it all the time, because here we are going through things and my kids are like, Mom, you need to get rid of this stuff. But then there was some of the first ones to say, Mom, do you still have this? So you really have to move in silence to protect those dreams and to get to your goals. Because if I kept everything that somebody might need, heck, that's how I ended up in the situation I'm in now. Just frankly honest, that's how I ended up in it to begin with. And then the fifth tip is to glow up silently. Find your glow. Work on you. Work on your goals. See your progress without an audience. There is a lot of satisfaction in seeing that you are meeting your goals without having someone knowing your goals. And that may sound backwards, but it really isn't. Because I find in so many things that I do, whether it's paying down a debt, maybe I didn't want everybody to know that I owed that kind of a debt. So I'm paying it down in silence. And I know that I'm making great strides. And everybody doesn't need to know my business. Or maybe I am decluttering and getting rid of some things that I've had a really hard time parting with over the years. And I don't want that criticism of someone saying, how could you get rid of that? That belonged to so-and-so, or so-and-so gave that to you. When I'm ready to get rid of it, I get rid of it. And that helps me glow up on my own, meeting my progress on my own, and I know that I'm doing well. I don't know if this is helpful to you, but I found this really applied to decluttering and paying off bills and living frugally. We have so many people that will look at how other people live and say, I don't want to live like that, or I want better. Look at all the off-grid people. The off-grid people that maybe are living with solar panels and living in the country and growing their own food and having rainwater to drink. They lived their dreams. They're doing what they wanted without all of the outside influence to tell them that that was a bad idea. How could you do that? They went ahead and glowed up on their own. So I hope this is helpful to you. Maybe it sparks some ideas for you to think about, because as my mom always said, not everything is everyone's business. And this hits home so strongly, because sometimes it's just your business. How you want to live, what you want to cut out of your life, what you feel like is worth paying for in your life, that's all your business. After all, your name is on that bill that comes in the mailbox. You have a great day.